Hello, everybody. My name is Erin from the Unicorn Soap Factory, and I'm just going through check and making sure that, okay, we're good. Oh my. There we go. I was just making sure that the sound was working properly. Today, we are going to be doing bath bombs with eazycolours FDA approved purple. I love this color. It is so pretty. And again, with all of eazycolours, you only need a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. You don't need a whole bunch. But I actually got these from Jessica Jones. But it is the eazycolours purple. I don't know if this is actually showing right side or if it's backwards. If it's backwards, I apologize. It's just eazycolours purple. But the links are all down below in the description. And let's go ahead and get going. Right here is my 750 grams of baking soda. We will be using witch hazel right now. So let's grab some witch hazel. Let me see if my humidity's changed here. Because my luck, it has. Hopefully it went down and not up. See, humidity went up by 2%. That's literally within the hour. Alrighty, so we're working with 52% of humidity. Come on. There we go. I really don't need to weigh the witch hazel out. I'm going to use about 3 milliliters. Yeah, let's do 3 milliliters. eazycolours purple. A lot of times people have the issue with them saying my bath bombs are not coming out all bright and vibrant. 9 times out of 10, and I am guilty of this also, is you're not mixing enough. So with this one, my go-to usually for eazycolours is for every 200 grams of baking soda, you use 0.1 gram, 0.1 gram of colorants. So this is 750. So I'm actually only going to do like 0.3 grams. So not even a full gram. These things are really powerful. And please always weigh your ingredients. You'll get a consistent color every single time. There we go, 0.3 grams. Now, I do know the red 28 is extremely powerful. What other color was there? That one, and I want to say the orange, maybe? Orange? Can't remember. Anyway, like I said, you only need like 0.3 grams. Let me see if I can actually show you. We're gonna try it. I don't think it's gonna pick up. I don't think it's picking up. But it's only like 0.3 grams. Okay, we're just gonna let that dissolve. We're now done with the scale. And I'm like 99% sure that I have every single thing I need, so I will not have to get up and do anything. Nope, we're good. Let that sit and dissolve. Now, you can use water or witch hazel. Some people like to use alcohol. I do not, because it tends to not only soften my bath bombs personally, but it also can alter the color of your bath bombs. I know red 28, which is a real pretty pink, will actually disappear. And when you put it in the tub, it will reappear, but it'll actually disappear on the bomb. Let's see here, get that on this. Oh, you know what? Dang it. Almost this time. Almost. All right, I lied. I do not have everything I need. I need my paddle for my right there. Did I seriously? What? Man. Almost had it. Almost. So I got a paddle, and I use the paddle. I use a KitchenAid, and I get the one that has the side, the scraping sides. You don't have to necessarily have that, but I just find it easier to work with. Again, my personal preference. Just because it works for me does not mean it'll always work for you. Okay. That's good and dissolved. Yep. We're gonna dump that color right in our baking soda. What I like to do, so I'm not wasting any color at all, is scoop some up into my container. Squish it around a little bit. Kind of mix it out and try to get every single bit of that color I can out. I don't like to waste. Okay, scrapey, scrapey, scrape some more. Okay, and then there we go. That is empty. Whisk. You don't have to do this, but I do. It actually helps break up the clumps. I am one of those people that does not sift my ingredients because my KitchenAid usually breaks everything up. I'm going to go through and give it a good whisk here. A lot of people would look at this and be like, all right, I'm done. No, you're not. Absolutely, you are not. And in this little cup right here, we have 5 grams of kaolin clay. Someone actually told me once how to say it, and it just never stuck. And then we also have 10 grams of slsa. Dump that in. Now be very careful because your slsa does go airborne. It is extremely fine and can make you sneeze or cough. And it usually gets me every time. Sorry, I keep hearing things in my house. I am home alone with the puppy and 2 baby kitty cats. Well, I shouldn't say baby because they're not babies at all. But there we go. Stick that in. Turn that over to you guys so you can see. Kind of let that mix until everything's all nice broken up and kind of mixed in. You don't see any streaks. Okay, in this little container, I have 10 grams of cocoa butter, 5 grams of polysorbate 80, and I'm going to be adding 7 milliliters of my fragrance oil. Today, I will be using Love Spell Type by the Flaming Candle Company. Again, I'm sorry if it's backwards, but one, two, three. 4, 5, Let's give that a little bit of a mix here. Now, with eazycolours, they're water-soluble dyes. You do not have to have polysorbate 80 with it. I like to use it in mine because I don't like to have my oils floating on top of the water. But you do not need to have it in there. That, and I also find, and maybe it's just me, I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I also find that it actually helps my bath bombs darken up some. It could just be my imagination. I have no idea. So, but I added in. Again, you do not have to. All right. As you can see, that is not really purple yet. I hope I used purple. Yeah, I used purple. And what we do is we go through and we pull all of everything from the bottom up to the top. A lot of people would look at that and be like, that's not what I was going for. We're not done yet. I promise you, it will be purple. Then we dump all of our liquids in. Scrape everything out. Now, this is a different recipe from what I was using a little while ago. This is what I call my winter recipe. Basically, what this is it just has cocoa butter in it. So, I mean, it's just, one oil. But my other recipe are on my other videos, which I believe Blue One will have it there, my other recipe there. I don't think the black does. You just have to look in the description because I've got 2 recipes that I post. This one is actually one of my favorites. It's actually a little bit simpler, less ingredients. Okay, we give it a little bit of a whisk here so we can break it up just a wee bit. Again, this is not done. Not even close. Slowly getting there. You can see, I actually like to watch it because I can actually physically see it getting darker. Almost the same color as the amethyst at this point in time. But yeah, the more you mix it, the brighter that color gets, and we still haven't added the citric acid in yet. Yeah, we're looking like a purple. See the big difference there? A lot darker. Again, pull from the bottom. Also, while you're pulling from the bottom at this point, what you're going to do is you're going to kind of scrape the sides and see if you have any streaks. If you have streaks, it just means you're not done mixing. There's a lot of people that do not use a mixer. You do not have to. You can actually go through and use your hands. You can use a hand mixer as well. I don't do the hand mixing method because I actually have my hands actually really hurt. Basically, what you do is you pull it up like this, and you kind of squish it out like this, and you just keep going. Or some people like to do it this way. I mean, there's no right and wrong way on how to make sure ingredients. I just find the KitchenAid is a lot quicker. For me, saves my hands. And then we're going to add our citric acid, which can determine a different color also. Every ingredient can definitely affect the color of or the end result of your bath bombs. But like I said, I don't use that alcohol because that alcohol really changes the coloring sometimes. I'll show you the other bath bombs that I did today. I did 2 sets. My red blend. Actually, I'm out of red blend now, or I might be able to do like half a batch. But I do have an order coming in for that. So as soon as that gets here, we will be doing a video. We'll do a boxing video or unboxing video. Mariah is also sending me a bunch of other stuff to test out for you guys. Let you guys see what's going on. Not only does eazycolours have, not only do they have bath bomb dyes, but sorry, got it on my mouth. Not only do they have bath bomb colorants, which is the water soluble colors, which are these right here. She also carries micas. She's got a good selection of micas. It's holding beautifully. She has oil soluble colors, which is going to be like your lakes. She also has. Sorry, I've done like 3 of these videos so far and I'm running out of information here. She has neon. She has fluorescence, which those can only be used in like wash-off products, which is going to be like your soaps. She has fragrance oils. She has glow in the darks. She has, what else does she have? She has molds. Woman has a lot of beautiful molds too. Fragrance oils, if I haven't said that already. She also has a little bit of packing supplies, I believe. Her link to her actual UK store is all the way down at the bottom in the description. Just give her a check out. Check her out a little bit. Pretty much got anything and everything you need for bath bombs. She also has assessments for those of you that need an assessment for your country. There we go. Awesome. There we go. I'm sorry, I could actually spend hours just sitting here and playing. Okay, we are going to set this aside. We shall bring over the curtains. There we go. Look at those. We have red. We have amethyst, which is not approved for the U.S. We also have hot pink. Again, not approved for the U.S. And I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you guys what's if you're adding too many oils or too much water, what ends up happening. One running notes so I get it all clean. One moment here. Oh, I wanted to do the donut mold. I want to do that now. Oh my. No, we can do that a different time. All right. Oh yeah. All right. Now with the red, I actually had too much water, so I didn't check the humidity. I also had a lot of oils in this. But if you see all the little white specks, that's what we call warting. That is usually either too much water or too many oils, because what it does is it just pushes that citric acid out. That's why you're seeing that little white, because citric acid is white. But in all honesty, if you just go through like this, it actually kind of like smooths it out some. I personally don't have an issue with them like this. My personal opinion, some people do. To each their own. All right, now I am going to be using the same unicorn mold that I used for these guys. Okay, so how I do this is I grab a little bit of a handful here. I just don't want to hit. And I put them in my mold, and I even it out some, and I press really, really hard so I can get all that detail. Press, 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 keep pressing. And this is for most of all your vacuum sealed molds. I think that's what this is a vacuum sealed mold. I'm not 100% sure because I can't remember exactly where I got it from. You just go through, kind of heap it up a little bit. Then I'm not pressing massively hard, but enough for everything to stick together. Excuse me, I have to stand up. I don't know why. And then we go through and flatten it out with something like this, another mold. And we just scrape the back, even it out. And what I like to do is add some holes. Don't need a whole bunch, but just enough to where it helps it float. And instead of pressing and all that, sometimes I'll do it this way, just grab a little bit. There is absolutely no pressing at all. You are just brushing the top. And then you cover your holes like it never happened. The holes usually help it float, but these are so massive and heavy that they just tend to be like, no, we're not floating. Then we grab a spoon, and I like to knock the small details out first so they don't stick when you're pulling it up, and then just tap on the rest of the mold. You don't need to slam it, you just need to tap it. Hey, no bitching, Zeus. Hey, Zeus. No. Dog's in the way back. I apologize. Let's see here. Yeah, he has his own little bed, like way back out of the working area, so that you don't have to worry about anything kind of floating in or anything. He's a husky wolf mix, and he does not like to be left alone too often. I don't know about this one. So we gave him his own like little room type thing. There we go. I can deal with that. Sometimes it sticks to the point where it doesn't like to come out. I keep hearing my TV upstairs, and it sounds like somebody's in my house. I'm just going through, kind of grabbing like everything that's stuck on there. There we go. Push this back a little bit. Okay, I'm going going to do it this way. I don't know if you guys can actually see it or not. So let's see here. Is that better? There we go. It's just more comfortable for me and easier for me to go through and do. All right. So, like I said, little heat there. Press, press, press. Second, just squish. Like I said, you're not wanting this massively hard or tight. You are just filling the mold. You don't want it too loose either, because if you have it too loose, it won't hold together. I don't know. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm really liking the amethyst compared to our purple. Get it out. Here we go. Press holes. Don't do too many because then you won't. It can actually go through and cause it to crack. You don't want to put the holes too close to the end, and you don't want to go down too deep, because if you get down too deep, then you're going to mess up your design on the front. What is going on with your neck, honey? Let me see something here. Oh, no, we're good. And again, we're just going to. You'll hear like almost like an echo hollow sound once it's fully released. Go lay down. It probably doesn't help that I'm shaking too. Let's see. Aw, that would have been perfect too. When you have something like this happen, you just go through, scrape it up. It is not a lost cause. Scrape it back into your batch, and then you keep going. It's starting to think that maybe this mold is just a little bit too soft. There we go. That feels about right. mold actually might be done for the night. That didn't feel right either. Yeah, that one's a lost cause. Oh, what is going on? Oh, I just made a mess. This one's cracking even more. Yeah, I don't know what is going on all of a sudden. You know what? The heat turned on. Gotta love my husband. Yeah, that one was gonna snap. You can usually tell because if it starts cracking, I'll tell you what. Let's do what I was originally going to do, I guess. Donut molds. These are aluminum. Aluminum. These ones I just I don't pack extremely hard. I don't care if these ones float or not. Go through. These ones are a little bit lighter, so I'm not too much worried. There we go. These ones I'll pack a little bit harder because they are the donuts. They don't really have too much support because of the hole in the middle. I'm wondering, can I move that? It's drive me nuts because that heat. My husband gets really cold for some reason. Let me try to see if I can redirect the heat. It's like right on top of me too. There's those. I'm going to get a couple of the horns in real quick here. These ones I just kind of go through, put some down in there, press really hard, and then just fill them as normal. These are like the unicorn horns that everyone goes crazy over. I got these ones. I do remember where I got these ones. These ones I got off of Amazon. I think I got like 2 packs for like $10, something weird like that. And all together it's like 12 molds. Uh-oh. You fill. Oh, I did put a few holes in that. And then voila. Okay, let's see if I can pull this up. All right, so we. No. Let's see. Trying to give you guys a good angle here. All right, so we put just a little bit in. See how that's just not all the way full? Pack, and then fill. There are a few holes in there. And just smooth it out. And then we got a horn. Put a little bit in. Pack really hard. And just fill it. Couple of holes. Pull this one back a little. There you go. All right, I'm going to try to do one more donut. Gonna be a big try here. But I think we got it. I have made a disastrous of a mess here. smooth it out. Yes, this is going to be my last one. I am disastrous dirty over here, so. That. And voila. Alrighty, guys, I do want to thank you for joining me today with the Unicorn Soap Factory and eazycolours. All the links to the colorants and molds and everything, like I said, she's pretty much your one-stop shop. So I do want to thank you for joining us today, and you guys have a wonderful day.